Good Friday evening, South Carolina weather watchers. Hopefully, everyone has had a fantastic Friday. I am your meteorologist, Jesse Peterson, and let's go and talk about the weather for your Friday evening going into your future. Now, looking at the radar right now, nothing going on for the entire state of South Carolina, but if you go on over here towards the MRMS, nothing going on really throughout the entire southeast, pretty much. Southeast looking good, but we do have some rain going on inside of Louisiana as well as southern Texas. The west is looking good except for the northwest where there is some rain and snow going on up there in Washington, probably an atmospheric river. And then some isolated snow activity going on in New York. But past that, not really much going on. Here is your cloud cover. Cloud cover right now, though, honestly, is like you'd expected. It was forecasted for some clouds to move into the upstate, and that's exactly what is happening. Though not seeing really much clouds inside the low country. And you can see this was 8 o'clock right here. Well, actually, no, this might be 9 o'clock right here. Somewhere 8 to 9 o'clock. I think this is 8 o'clock. And this is what 9 o'clock was supposed to look like. And honestly, it dies down a lot in terms of that cloud cover. As you go into tomorrow morning, though, the cloud cover is really going to start to build in. But as we get through the nighttime hours, it's going to continue through. And then as you get into like the early morning slash late morning hours, cloud cover will again pretty much just go away, in a sense. And then as you go into tomorrow night, cloud cover is still going on. And as you go 36 hours out, so this is right here, I believe this is Sunday morning right here. Cloud cover is still not really showing much. And then as you go to Sunday night, cloud cover really just not really doing much again. So overall, it's just off and on cloud activity. But once it gets through, it's gonna probably move out the way pretty fast. But then another wave's gonna come in. It's gonna move out pretty fast. And overall, that's just what we're going through for about like the next 48 or so hours. But let's go on and talk about current temperatures now. We have 35 in Columbia as well as 32 in Sumter, 32 in Florence as well as 32 in Newberry, 34 in Whitmer as well as 32 in Union, 32 in Woodruff as well as 34 in Aiken, 34 in Orangeburg as well as 35 in Holly Hill, 37 in Moncks Corner, 34 in Georgetown as well as 30 in Conway, 32 Florence as well. And we also have 34 in Walterboro, 35 in Somerville as well as 34 inside of Furman, 41 in Keel Island, and 40, let's see, that is 35 inside of Myrtle Beach and North Myrtle Beach as well. And then the upstate being the last region, 32 in Spartanburg as well as 32 in Greenville, 35 in Clemson as well as 32 in Woodruff and 34 in Greenwood. Here's your low temperature for tonight. Low temperatures for tonight overall will be only at the 24 mark. 24 in Spartanburg, 24 in Rock Hill, as well as 23 in Sherrod, 21 in Dillon, as well as 22 in Florence, 25 in Sumter, as well as 21 in Kingstree, 27 in Myrtle Beach, as well as 24 in Georgetown, 27 in Moncks Corner, 34 inside of Charleston, as well as 26 in Walterboro, 36 in Hilton Head Island, as well as 26 inside of Aiken, 25 in Barnwell. No rain expected for the next 24 or so hours, so we're good in terms of rainfall, snowfall, ice, anything like that, especially with these below freezing temperatures, nothing of the nature. No severe weather is expected tonight, tomorrow, nor Sunday. No excessive rainfall is expected either. And so let's just go on and talk about the future. Now that that's our now casting and what's going on pretty much now within the next 24 hours, let's now go 48 hours out. Somewhere around there, around 48, 40 ish hours out. As we go on and push through to tomorrow, it's staying pretty much rain free. There will be some rain that happens just off of our coast, especially as you get to around 8, 9 p.m. tomorrow. But that's going to push through, not really cause too much in South Carolina. But then as you go around 44 hours out, still not really looking much in terms of rainfall. So now let's go on and look at the future, the long-term future. So here we go right here as we go towards the southeast. Time is in the top right corner of your screen as you go on and push this forward. Shower activity just continues just to our south, even as we go through to around February the 26th. And then all the way through to February the 28th through March. I mean, some regions might not even see a drop of rain. I mean, we are getting to the part of March, the part of February now, to where it's getting close to the end. We only have 1 week of February left, and we'll be in March. So overall, we're not really going to be seeing much precipitation between now and the end of February. And if you go into March immediately starts off on the third or maybe even the fourth, bringing some shower activity, and then everything else is just a bit too far out to talk about, so we can't really say anything else really much further than that. But overall, still seeming to be a bit dry until we get into early March. So that's pretty much it. Let's go on and talk with the audience. If you want to be a part of the audience, you can by joining us at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Let's see what the audience has to say for tonight. Charles says, hey, hi, Joseph, congratulations. Thank you so much. And then Charles says, good evening, Joseph, congrats on 1,000. Thank you so much for that comment. And my Nana says, way to go, Jay. Congratulations. Thank you as well. And that's it. So let's go on and talk about San Antonio and Raleigh real quick. Low temperatures tonight in San Antonio, 32. High temperature tomorrow, 43. And then your low temperature for tomorrow, 40. A chance of showers pretty much now, in between now and tomorrow night. So just watch for that. Maybe a good 20 to 30% chance from now all the way into tomorrow night. Raleigh, low for tonight, 21. High for tomorrow, 48. And the low for tomorrow night is 28. So that's still very chilly, and no precipitation is expected for the next 24 to 30 hours or so. And that's pretty much it. So now let's go on and talk about what's going on throughout the entire U.S. Just weather news wise, the Pacific storm and atmospheric river will impact the Pacific Northwest states and northern Rockies this weekend, bringing locally heavy low elevation rain and heavy high elevation snow in the mountains. By Sunday, over the interior Northwest, rain combined with snow melt will increase the risk of flooding hazards. Flood watches are in effect, and that's for places up there, especially in Montana and Idaho as well. We also do have some winter weather. And actually, San Antonio actually is included in there. San Antonio does have a winter weather advisory out for freezing rain with light icing tonight all the way through to Saturday morning. So you do have a 30% chance for some freezing rain to fall inside of San Antonio, which will cause hazardous travel. And obviously freezing rain with ice and all that kind of stuff as well. So make sure that you're watching for that. Freezing going on inside of Georgia and northern Florida. That's a frost advisory in northern Florida, and then freezing going on in southern Georgia. And then maybe some cold weather going on throughout Kentucky, with low temperatures being down to 9 degrees, and with maybe even wind chill values being down to 4, to maybe even down to, no, really just 4. So that's really where it is right now. And that's pretty much it. So let's go on and pull up the graphic real quick. If you are just tuning in, we were celebrating 1,000 videos. I think the 1,000th video was actually, let me see, because we're at 1,003 right now. So the 1,003 was this morning, 1,002 was last night, 1,001 was yesterday morning. So the videos of what does the rest of February look like, that was Wednesday evening. That was the 1,000th video right there. And I didn't even know until I checked this morning, or I think last night, either this morning or last night, and I was at 1,000. So I didn't even know it sprung up on me like that. But we made it, and honestly did not think I would get to 1,000 videos this fast either, because it kind of just flew by kind of fast. But we made it, and that's all that matters. So right now, we're going to keep on pushing, get to 1,500, 2,000. We're going to keep on going, and we'll have a celebration for those ones as well. So thank you to everyone that's in the chat right now, and for everyone that is watching the recording. Make sure that you go and hit the subscribe button. Also, make sure that you go and hit the like button and the share button as well, as we are at 411 subscribers trying to get to 500. So make sure that you go on and do that. And we are getting closer and closer as well. So I will be back. Tomorrow morning with your Saturday morning forecast update. Everyone have a fantastic rest of your Friday.
Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho.